Hello and welcome to day 3. We'll go ahead and get started with our word problem. Reed practices soccer for 70 minutes every day. If he practices 5 days each week, how many minutes does Reed practice? So the numbers we need. 70 minutes each day. 5 days each week. Okay, so now we'll underline our question. How many minutes does Reed practice? Okay. Oh, each keyword. Each keyword. All right, so each means we're going to multiply or divide. Let's see. Practice 70 minutes each day and 5 days each week. How many minutes? So I'm thinking that we might have more than 70 minutes here. Because if it's 70 minutes each day and 5 days each week, I feel like he's going to do more than 70. So I'm going to multiply. So 5 times 70. Okay, I don't know that one, but I do know that 70 is a multiple of 10. So I know I can cover that 0 up and do 5 times 7, which is 35. You're right. But since it's a multiple of 10, I need to go ahead and add my 0 at the end. So it's 350 minutes. I'm going to try the other strategy that we've learned. Draw 5 groups of 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 groups of 70. We can count by tens. I know there's 70 there, so I'm going to count on 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 160, 170, 180, 190, 200, 210, 220, 230, 240, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 320, 330, 340, 350. That is what we got. So we did 2 different strategies and we got the same answer. All right, let's move on. So we have been talking about multiplying a single digit by a multiple of 10. This is not a multiple of 10. So today we're getting into just multiplying a 2-digit number times a single digit number. And the first way we're going to learn how to do that is called partial product. Partial means part. So we're going to do something where we're going to get part of the product to answer this one, part of the product to answer this one, and put them together to get the whole answer. That is just like whenever we're doing the distributive property. We're going to take the big number 17 and decompose it into 2 smaller numbers. I'm going to definitely use my 10 because I know how to multiply 10s now. So in 6 times 17, I know there's a 10 and 17, so I'm going to do a 10 and a 7. Okay, so I'm going to use this grid to help me decompose it. Because there's, let's see how many columns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So there's 17 columns. That's our big number. So I'm going to decompose it into 10 columns and 7 columns. That's why I have my marker here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there's 10. And to decompose it, to show it, I'm just going to shade my 10 over here. Okay. So there's my 10. And over here I should have 7 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, I do. Okay, so I'm going to multiply these each by 6. So I'm going to do 6 times 10. We know that one is 60. And then I'm going to do 6 times 7. See if we can figure out what that one would be. I can count all the boxes here. I could count by 6s. I could count by 7s. It is 42. Very good. So look why it's called partial product. I got part of the product for this one by doing 6 times 10. I got part of the product for this one by doing 6 times 7. Now I'm going to add them together. You should be thinking, Miss Seiler, this looks just like the distributive property, because it does. That's exactly what it is. 0 plus 2, 6 plus 4. So 6 times 17 equals 102. So I got part of the product, put them together, got the whole product. So partial product, you're getting part of it by doing this, part of it by doing this, and you get all of it by putting them together. Okay, let's do another one. 5 times 18. So I'm going to take my big number, just like in the distributive property, and decompose it. I know there's a 10 because there's a 1 there. So I'm going to do a 10, and I should have 8 left over. Okay, so that means there's 18 columns here. So I'm going to decompose it. Show 10, a group of 10 and a group of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Because I'm going to get part of my product by doing my multiple of 10, and part of my product by doing whatever's left over. So we just did 10 here, and we should have 8 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We do. All right, I'm multiplying 10 times 5 and 8 times 5. So I'm going to put my 5 over here. Okay, so I'm going to do part of it and then the other part. Partial product. So 5 times 10. Oops. We know that is 50. And then I'm going to do 5 times 8. And that is 40. Okay, and then I'm going to put both of these, part of the products, both of those parts together to get my answer. So 0 plus 0, 5 plus 4, my answer is 90. All right. Slide it on up here, and we'll do one more this way, because this is what your practice sheet looks like. Now, this is Miss Seiler's teaching sheet. You don't have it. You are only going to have the sheets that have the days written at the top. I'm just using this one to show you what we're doing, kind of like teaching a lesson. So if I'm teaching you how to do it using this one, you won't need to practice doing the same thing because we've already done it. Okay? All right, so 3 times 12, I don't know. So I'm going to decompose 12. I know I've got a 10 in there because I've got a 1 in the tens place. And if I take 10 out, I'll have 2 left. So 10 and 2. That's what I'm decomposing into. So I'm going to count 10 of my columns, and I should have 2 left over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, and look, I have 2 left over. Perfect. The only reason I'm shading is so we can see a difference. We can see we've got our 10 columns here and our 2 columns left over. We're going to multiply 10 by 3 and 2 by 3. So, making it a lot easier than 3 times 12. 3 times 10, we know that one. 30. And then we're going to do 3 times 2. We know that one is 6. So I got part of my product for this one here and part of the product for this one here. Partial product. 0 plus 6. 3 plus nothing. So that means 3 times 12 would equal 36. Okay? All right, so now find your practice page that says day 3. That's the page you should have. You won't have that other one. So yours will always say the days on them. Okay? So we're going to do the first one together, and then you'll do the other 3 on your own. Okay, so this looks like kind of how Miss Seiler had that other page set up. So 14 times 4, that's what we're going to do first. I don't know the answer to this one, so my big number 14, I'm going to decompose it. I know I have a 10 because there's a 1 in the tens place, and then I'll have 4 left over. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I know I have 10. So up here in this box, I'm going to write 10. I should have 4 left over based on what we decided here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, good, I do. Okay, I'm going to do 10 times 4 and 4 times 4. So I'm going to put my 4 over here. This is what I'm multiplying by. Okay, up here is where I decompose my big number. All right, so 4 times 10, we'll do that one first. We know that is 40. And then I'm going to do 4 times 4 next. And we know that is 16. adding those together because we only got part of the product each time. We've got to add them together to get the whole thing. So 0 plus 6, 4 plus 1. Oh, so I'm able to come down here and I know that my product for 14 times 4 is 56. Okay, they're all going to be 2-digit answers because they show us with the boxes here. Okay, I want you to go ahead and do these other 3 on your own. If you have any questions, please write them underneath the video in the comment section. And whenever you're all the way done with this page, I would love for you to take a picture of it and post it in the comments so Miss Seiler can see how you did. All right, so let me know if you have any questions, and I hope that everyone has a fantastic day today.